Hello,
Hi.
welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about O Network's reality-based TV series, Put a Ring on It, Season 3, Episode number 5.
And today we will be focusing on
Sharlana.
Sharlana and Otis.
Yeah, there's some situation going on between the two of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff that's going to be revealed, particularly when we see Sharlana talking to Otis at Dr. Nicole's office. Something pricked my ear. She said, if you're going to embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you.
Right, that was at the very end, I believe.
Yeah, they have some secret that has not yet been revealed, so.
Right, but Dr. Nicole starts off finding out how their dates went. Otis's case, it was a second date with Milan, and Sharlana's case, it was a second date with Brett, right?
Right. After they're talking in Dr. Nicole's office, they switch to the guys meeting each other for
at
the pool hall.
Right.
Otis said that he is done arguing. He has and he wants to present a sort of clear, positive person. Something like that, he said.
Well, yeah, he's done with the arguments. He just wants to be able to get to a point where he can work things out with Charlie.
So the hope after he said that was, okay, the brother is getting clear. He's gonna move forward in a positive, healthy light, because I know I said last week that I think this guy is just going out on dates and then using it to play mind games with Sharlana.
There was one thing that he said when he was with the fellas, and I want to reference it because it kind of factors into maybe, or begins to explain why he is doing some of the things he is the way that he is. He said that he thinks that Charlie could set him up, could set him up to be engaged and then say no. He's kind of, for lack of a better expression, fearful about that possibility happening to him based on where he is now with Charlie.
Well, that's because they have that passive-aggressive, petty relationship going on.
Tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Back and forth thing going on.
Tit and tat. It's just not pleasant to watch.
Yep.
They operate like they're in high school, and one is a mean girl and the other is a mean dude, and they're acting up. And they always got to one-up each other. But I see what is unfolding, in my opinion, is that they have secrets between them that are not healthy. But based on what was revealed in Dr. Cole's office, he admitted that he spoke with Milan and that he slid into her DMs because she knew a couple of chefs that he knew. And they were just talking back and forth, and they were talking about the date that they had. If they agreed that this is what we will not do, why is he doing that? And they're not telling her at the house, but he waits until in a group setting to
drop the bomb on Charlie. Yeah.
It's almost like he wants her to act up so he can then say
point the finger at her.
She's
to Dr. Nicole.
Right, exactly.
Right. Which is what he had referenced as one of his apprehensions about telling her things when he's out with when he's dealing with another woman.
He goes numb after the fact.
Or blank.
So there's no accountability if he's gonna just set her on fire and then just sit back and watch her burn the house down.
Right, listen, to me, he clearly violated a mutually agreed upon rule between the two of them that they would not do that.
Right.
So for him, what made it worse was that the timing in which he chose to divulge that and the circumstances under which he did it. He should have done this with Charlie at the house, away from the group setting, for one. And then it would have been something that they could have dealt with individually instead of publicly, and then gone on from there, either apart or together, or sought out Dr. Nicole's help with it, because again he had violated something that they had mutually agreed upon, but he didn't do that. He compounded his own errors.
Because she was very angry. And I wonder if they argue with each other to the point where they get into each other's faces, because they seem to be two intense young people. And when they argue, you see when she said, "Don't tell me nothing," and she was pointing at him,
pointing right in his face and all
and
that. Yeah,
you wonder what is going on when they're at the house. Charlie has a secret or two of Otis that she's gonna lay out before this series is over. You could clearly see that he is pushing Charlie and her way because they're tit for tat. To get revenge is to bring that secret out.
Agreed. Dr. Nicole made, from my vantage point, an interesting point to both of them. And she told both of them in a group setting that, hey, look, you guys have got to be that safe place for each other, that to come back to you, to return back to you, that safe place with somebody else.
But Otis is not a safe space for
clearly
Charlotte.
He's not. He's clearly not. But the point that Dr. McCall made, I thought was a valid one. He's not providing that for Charlie, and consequently it boomerangs back to him.
He wants Charlie the way he wants her to be, and not who she is. And the basic stuff in a relationship is accepting the person for who they are right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Good, bad, and everything in between.
Good, bad. You want to lose weight, you got to love yourself as you are right now. So when you get in that size, the love still remains. You don't talk bad about yourself, because that's scarring and hurting you. And I think that's what Otis does. He does not accept her. He wants to mold her into
what he wants.
He wants,
instead of accept her for who she actually is.
Right, and they're always gonna be at it.
I agree, and I think.
And she's equally as petty as he is.
I agree with that part as well. I agree, and I just think that there is something that has to change, where he becomes aware that the way that he's been doing it is not going to work for not only him, but whoever is in his life at that particular time, be it Charlie or whomever. It's not going to work. So he's got to make wholesale changes to how he moves, how he operates, and understands that what hasn't worked in the past is not going to work in the future if you keep doing the same damn thing.
Well, Charlie got her keys and she rolled out, left him right there.
Asked for the car keys.
Got to call Uber.
Right. Did exit stage right.
She was gone. She was hot.
She was hot.
She was hot.
Yes, indeed.
So that's a cautionary tale for you. Huh?
Yeah, and Otis looked like he didn't know.
I'm not sure about that.
He didn't look like he knew what to do behind that.
Well, what he does is call Uber. Call one of his boys. You better call Tyrone.
Tell him, come on, help you get your Huh?
Miss Badu. Anywho, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for your comments. Please send them in. We thank you for just being alive and being who you guys are, and loving life, and supporting us.
Yeah, for sure. We also wish Charlie and Otis the best moving forward, because they're clearly in difficulty. Yeah, absolutely.
So have a good one.
Yep.
Blessings always.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.